Here we are in section 4-3, exercises 1 through 5. Starting off with some word problems. If a wood floor costs $4.50 per square foot, so that would be a $4.5 on top per square foot. So square feet, like that. How much is that per square yard? So we have to times it by the conversion factor that will make it into dollars per square yard, like that. So you can see what we need. We need to cancel the square feet and put on the square yards on the bottom. So how many square feet per square yard? And it tells us right there, 9 feet per 1 square yard. So square feet will cancel. We've set it up right, so we're just timesing them. So 4.5, I just skipped to the 9. 4.5 times 9. 9 times 5 is 45. Carry the 4. 9 times 4 is 36. Plus 4 is 40. And then one digit behind the decimal place, 40.5. So we have 40.5. And if this is dollars and cents, then we'll put that $40.50 per square yard. Good. Number 2. How much does it cost to run a 700 watt microwave? So we're going to do 700 watts for 17 hours. Per week. So times by, in this case, we're going to take 17 hours per week. If the power company charges 12 cents, $0.12 per kilowatt hour. And you'll notice the hours right here will cancel with the hours, but we have to times by something to make it kilowatts. And that's what this gives us right here. There are 1,000 watts per kilowatt. Oh, wait, that won't cancel. Put it back. Turn it upside down so it'll work. So 1 kilowatt for every 1,000 watts. Yeah, there we go. Now the watts will cancel, and the kilowatts will cancel, and the hours will cancel. So we'll be left with dollars. How much money? Yeah, how much does it cost per week? That's right. So really the question is, how much will it cost? So here, 700 divided by 1,000, we just move the decimal. See, basically those guys come off, and then divide by 10, move the decimal one more place. So we have 0.7, and we've got to times it by 17, and then we times it by 0.12. So let's write it over here. 0.7 times 0.12. 2 times 7 is 14. 0 for the next row. 1 times 7 is 7. And so that gives us an 8.4 and 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So 0.084. And we times that by 17 hours a week. So yeah, we're taking 0.7 times these up here. I guess I could take in the 0.7 times the 17 first, but we'll get it. Okay, 7 times 4 is 28. Carry the 2. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 2 is 58. And 5. Okay, put a 0 there. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 0 is 0. We get 8. That's 12. Carry the 1. 14. There we go. And how many decimal places? 1, 2, 3. Right there. So it's going to equal $1.42.8. Oh, so that's going to round that. So we're going to have $1.43 if we round to the nearest penny. Oh, good, good. Okay, number 3. We have a price here, $39.48, and the tax rate is 5%. So we're going to take 5% of that. So 39.48 times not 0.5, 0.05. That's important that we're taking the 5%, not 50%. We have to move it 1, 2, and that gives us a 0.05. 5 times 8 is 40. Carry the 4. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 2 is 47, with a 4 up there. And 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be in dollars and cents. That's going to round down, so $1.97. Good. And so the total price, we're going to take the $39.48. That's the original price, plus the $1.97. 8 plus 7 is 15, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 9 is 14, carry the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 1 is 11, carry the 1. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So decimal goes straight down, and so we have $41.45 for the total price. Good. Okay, number 4. Oh, $2,736. And we're going to take 35% of that, so 0.35 of that. 5 times 6 is 0, carry the 3. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18, carry the 1. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 plus 1 is a 36, carry the 3. And 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Now put a 0 down. Second column here that we're going to go to. 3 times 6 is 18, carry a 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10, carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22, carry a 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. And let me see, 0 plus 0 is 0, 8 plus 8 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7, 3 plus 2 is 5, 1 plus 8 is 9. And 2 decimal places right there. So the amount saved is $957.60. Okay, so now remember that's saved, so the final price would be $2,736. Subtract 957.60. So we're going to need at least 1 0 over there. 0 minus 0 is 0. Good. 0 minus 6, it's too small, so we borrow. That's a 5. 10 minus 6 is a 4. Decimal place comes down here. 5 minus 7 is too small. 15 minus 7 is 8. 2 minus 5, that's too small. Put it as a 6. Borrow that. 12 minus 5 is 7. 6 minus 9, oh my goodness, a lot of borrowing. 16 minus 9 is at 7. And 1 minus 0 is 1. So the final price is $17.78.40. Excellent. All right. Now we have 140 total birds, and we got 47 of those birds are black. So what percent? Yeah, we're going to do 47 out of 140. 47 out of 140. Kind of like a quiz score there. So we're going to divide it with the 47 inside, 47, and the 140 out here. Move a decimal here, so it's a little bit easier. So that's actually 14 into 4.7, and then we'll have a few decimal places. All right, let's try it. 14 goes into 4. Nope, not at all. 14 goes into 47. Let me see. Once, twice is 28. 3 times is 42. 4 times is 56. So 3 times. 3 times 14 is 42. Subtract, and we get 5. Drop down a 0. 14 goes into 50. Looks like the same number. 3 times 14, we just did that, is not 14, is 42. Subtract it, it's 8. Drop down a 0. Ooh, now 14 goes into 80. Let me see, 14 times 5 would be 70. 14 times 6 would be 84, so that's a 5. That'll work. 5 times 14 is 70. 10. Now we're going to do this one to see if it's going to be 33.5% or 33.6%. That's why we're doing this extra thing here. 14 goes into 107 times, I think. 7 times 14 is 98. Yeah. Okay, so that tells us that that is going to be a 0.336. So if we move it 2 decimal places, we get 33.6%. Excellent.